We know that many lives were lost and people are still feeling the pain. I want you to touch them and let them know that they're not alone. That everyone here today has lost somebody and feels that pain, and we're here to support them. I want you to touch them and say, we are with you.
Then let them know we're here, we're unified, and we're ready. Make some noise!
Across this country. Something is happening across this country. Young people are rising up from the north to the south to the east to the west, and they're taking control. Young people, I just want to say to you, first, welcome. Welcome to our annual kickoff for the summer. We're out here every Friday night through September. That young people, what I love about you is two things in particular. You are impatient. It's no longer about it takes time, it's a process, it's going to take a while. We want it now. We want peace now. We want our children safe. When do we want it? I can't hear you. When do we want it? And the thread that binds us together is we're tired of young people being shot and killed in America, and we're going to stop it. We're going to stop it.
As he said, let's begin with the prayer and bow our heads. Lord, I come to you this evening, joined with my generation, with a humble heart, because these young people are teaching us how to be adults, how to take responsibility. They're shaming us to take action. Let their young voices, their youthful hearts and spirits, motivate this nation to take action. There's always been a temptation to silence young people. There are many ways that people have silenced them and making them invisible, telling them to keep quiet, not to ask questions, to sedate them. But these young people before us this night say enough of silence. They will not be quiet. And so let their voices this evening echo in our hearts and move us to action. And as Pope Francis has reminding us, they should never tire of being instruments of peace and joy among their peers and among us all.
Before we gather in outrage, how have we loved on a rampage? I wish my poetry had magical powers, could defy time and gravity. If this pen served as a magic wand and these stanzas as incantations, who would you save? If you could. I mean, I could see it so clear. A barrage of bullets, my words just appear like a force field, impenetrable shield made of syntax. The bullets and words connect, kiss on the lips, a small spark appears like a display of neighborhood pyrotechnics. Those rounds hit the ground, never to be heard from again. No more news coverage, headlines, CNN. No fear, no PTSD, nothing. No child would ever even know that that encounter ever occurred.
When I say those who teach, you say are the future. Those who teach, those who teach, and I choose to teach peace.
It's not easy dealing with trauma. You begin to think negative, and it plays a toll on you every day. Because I know it plays a toll on me, but every day I'm on a positive note. That's why I'm here today, talking to everyone in this crowd, because I want to share my story about how I feel. I lost someone at the age of 15, and it still hurts me to this day. But what am I doing? I'm thinking positive. I'm making my way, and I want everybody to feel that same way.
This is what is wrong with our democracy. Year after year, election after election, we continue to put lawmakers into power who, 1, take money from the NRA, 2, refuse to fund public schools and continue to pour money into failing charter schools, 3, pay lip service and claim they believe Black Lives Matter, 4, continue tactical gentrification in communities like Woodlawn, Humboldt Park, Logan Square, or Garfield Park to push out Black and brown residents. 5, say we would rather go after those making straw purchases and criminalize Black and brown youth while allowing gun dealers to flood our streets with weapons in the name of profit. 6, those who justify separating children from their families by saying it's just the law. 7, not acknowledging the lives of over 4,600 of my fellow Puerto Ricans on Puerto Rican Pride Day who died because of this country's inaction. 8, prioritize the lives and education of police officers with a brand new shiny cop academy over investing in our communities. 9, and the worst scum of all, lawmakers who won't look those who have lost neighbors, brothers, sisters, fathers, mothers, grandparents, aunts, and uncles to gun violence, regardless of their pain-filled calls for action.
The people of Chicago demand investment in public education that empowers individuals in our communities, helps our neighborhoods sustain economic growth, and provides our people with the tools to overcome inequality. The people of Chicago know what we want, but the people in office simply don't care to listen to us. It's hard to call this a true democracy when politicians are more concerned with pleasing money over students. So it's not enough to register and ask people to vote. We have to give them something to vote for. A platform that aligns directly with the needs of their communities. A platform written by the people, for the people.
I'm talking about the little boys and girls who grow up hearing gunshots and police sirens and think that is just our way of life. Today, I'm talking about the mothers and fathers who fear when their children leave the house, they will never make it back home. See, today, I'm here to talk about the 228 plus people who have been shot and killed in Chicago just this year alone. I'm here to talk about the people that are shot every 3 hours in Chicago. And today, I'm here to talk about the elected officials who see people dying in the streets every day, and instead of sending us resources, they send us divvy bikes and a police academy. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. Where is our opportunities that the other schools have? No music classes, no art classes, no real funding in our Inglewood community schools. We are not nameless, faceless thugs. We deserve what we want to be in life.
And we refuse to accept that the only solution is to put more money into Chicago Police Department when we have more police per capita than any other city in this whole region. And it's not fixing things. It's not stopping the violence.
For all the young people listening, you were put on this earth with a mission. You are here to climb over the walls that are constantly being put in your path, to cross the rough sea you were born into, but also to dream. You are here to be noticed and adored. It's true. Whether you express your feelings through anger or art, music or poetry, or just by marching, your message will be sent through and people will listen.
When I think about what's going on, my sister, my brother not here with me. Need freedom, the world is dying, no more silence, guns and violence. Oh, we need freedom, the world is dying, no more silence, guns and violence. Oh, need freedom.
It's time to stand up for what's right. It's time for courage. We must do something. We must stop gun violence.
Our voices, your voices united are stronger than anything else. Us together, we're gonna make the movement exactly what it needs to be, united.
We're all here for the same reason. We want peace. We want safety from gun violence and violence of all kinds.
Yeah.
Waking up.
Yeah.
Like that.
I'm so inspired by this movement that's happening in America right now. This awesome, powerful youth that is like waking up and stepping up and taking it in their hands to change it up. I applaud y'all. I salute y'all. I bow to y'all. Thank you guys so much. Let's inspire all the rest of the youth to wake up and do the same damn thing.
It has resurrected me. I'll let the pain for anybody else. Anybody have some painful circumstances that our poor souls cannot please?